Hello, everyone. Welcome to KC Production. At KC Production, we bring you movies, we bring you stories, we bring you documentaries, we bring you entertainment stuff, we bring you gist. Something that keeps your eyes glued to your screen, tickles your fancy, and also informs you about the lessons of life. And we have been showing you movies for some time now, and today we're just gonna continue. We have already showed you Eat and Run. Today we're gonna be showing you Eat and Run Part 2, and you can scroll up this YouTube channel to watch the Part 1 in case you missed it. Yes. But before we go ahead, we would like to ask you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd like to ask you to please subscribe to KC Production. Like this video. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Share this video and turn on post notifications so that you can be kept apprised of all the basic and necessary videos and information that we post here. Again, this movie is titled Eat and Run, and this is the second part, so Eat and Run 2. We'll just get right straight into it. Some people survive accidents, some people survive betrayals, but very few survive the truth. 1 year ago, a warehouse exploded. A criminal empire fell. A city celebrated justice. And a man named Jason Cole disappeared. The world called them a victim, the newspaper called him a hero, the police closed the file. But some stories never end. Some secrets refuse to die, and sometimes the dead come back. Again, welcome to Eat and Run Part 2. So 1 year after exposing Vincent Cross' criminal empire, Maya Rivers is trying to move on with her life. Detective Marcus Reed has become a respected hero, and the city believes the nightmare is over. But when mysterious murders begin targeting everyone connected to the original case, Maya discovers a shocking truth. Vincent Cross was only a pawn in a much larger operation. Even more shocking, Jason Cole may still be alive. As hidden files emerge and old enemies return, Maya must uncover a conspiracy that reaches the highest levels of power before she becomes the next target. Time has a strange way of healing wounds. It teaches people how to smile again, how to sleep again, how to forget. But some wounds never heal. They simply wait, and when the past decides to return, it never knocks politely. A cold wind sweeps through the city, Chicago. The skyline glows beneath dark clouds. A digital billboard flashes headlines. 1 year since the Cross conspiracy. Cars move through traffic. People laugh. And life continues. At Maya's apartment in the night, Maya Rivers sits at her desk, older, stronger, but not entirely healed. A framed newspaper hangs on the wall. Local hero exposes crime network. A laptop glows. She's edited photographs, trying to focus, trying to leave. Her phone vibrates. Unknown number. She ignores it. The phone rings again, then again, then again. Finally, she answers. Hello? Silence. A crackling sound, then a voice, weak, broken, barely audible. And the voice says, Maya. She freezes. The blood drains from her face. Who is this? Silence. Then, the voice says to her, they lied. The line disconnects. Maya stares at the phone. Her heart races because she knows that voice. She hasn't heard it in a year, but she would recognize it anyway. Jason Cole. In a remote forest at an unknown location, rain falls heavily. A small cabin sits alone among the trees. Inside, a man stands before a mirror, his face scarred. Burn marks across his neck, his eyes tired, haunted, alive. Jason Cole. He slowly lowers the burner phone. A television nearby broadcasts news. The news reporter says, tomorrow marks 1 year since the death of Jason Cole. Jason laughs bitterly. Death. If only they knew. A loud knock hits the cabin door. Jason immediately grabs a pistol. Another knock, harder. Someone found him. Jason moves silently. Weapon raised, ready. The knock comes again, then a voice. Jason, we know you're inside. Jason freezes. His breathing stops because he recognizes the voice, and that's impossible. The voice belongs to someone who should be dead. The world believed Jason Cole died in a fire. But death is sometimes easier than survival because when a man survives the impossible, it becomes dangerous. And tonight, the ghosts have started walking again. Every secret has layers. You uncover one truth only to discover another beneath it. And beneath that one, something even darker. Because evil rarely works alone. It builds networks, it creates shadows, and in those shadows, monsters hide. And at the Chicago Police Department in the morning, Detective Marcus Reed enters his office, coffee in hand, another normal day, or so he thinks. A package sits on his desk, no return address, no markings, just his name. Marcus frowns, opens it carefully. Inside, a flash drive and a note, 3 words. Look again, Marcus. Marcus stares uneasy. At the computer lab later, Marcus inserts the drive, files appear, hundreds of them, financial records, photographs, government documents, encrypted communications. His eyes widen. Then he sees something worse, a symbol. The same symbol appears repeatedly, a black circle containing 3 lines. Unknown, organized everywhere. At Maya's apartment, Maya replays the strange phone call again and again and again. Then she notices something, a sound. Background noise, very faint. A train horn. She amplifies the audio. There it is, a train. Repeatedly. The caller wasn't random. It was somewhere near railroad tracks. She leans back, thinking. Then another message appears on her phone, a photo. Her eyes widen. The image shows a man, scared. Standing beside a forest cabin. The timestamp is from yesterday. Maya whispers, Jason. At an unknown location in the secret conference room, a group of powerful individuals sit around the black table. Faces hidden, voices calm, dangerous. A giant screen shows photographs of Maya, Marcus, and Jason. One figure speaks, Director Kane. The survivors are becoming a problem. Another figure nobs. Then eliminate them. No hesitation. No emotion. A third figure presses a button. 3 files appear. Target 1, Maya Rivers. Target 2, Marcus Reed. Target 3, Jason Cole. No mistakes this time, says Director Kane. Across the street, at Maya's apartment building, at night, a black vehicle waits, engine running, lights off. Someone watches Maya's window, waiting patiently like a hunter. The first conspiracy was a lie. The second is a nightmare. And somewhere in the darkness, powerful people are preparing for war. The only problem? Their enemies refuse to stay dead. Fear changes people. Some become stronger, some become weaker, and some become hunters. But the most dangerous hunter is not the one carrying a weapon. It's the one carrying information. Because information can destroy empires. And tonight, someone is hunting the truth. At the forest cabin in the night, rain continues to fall. Jason stands motionless, gun raised. The voice outside the door comes again. Jason, open the door. Jason's grip tightens. His heart pounds because he knows that voice. He hasn't heard it in over a year, and according to every official report, the owner of that voice is dead. Slowly, Jason opens the door. Standing outside is a woman in her late 40s, sharp eyes, dark coat, rain dripping from her hair. It's Evelyn Black. Jason stumbles backward. That's impossible. Evelyn smirks. Funny. I was about to say the same thing. Moments later, Jason watches her carefully. Distrust, confusion, fear. I attended your funeral. And I attended yours. Silence. Neither smiles, neither finds it funny. Evelyn places a file on the table. Jason opens it. Photographs, names, bank accounts, government officials, police officers, judges, politicians. Every picture connected by red lines. Jason's face hardens. What is this? The real organization. Vincent Kranz wasn't the boss, he was an employee. Jason looks up, stunned. Then who was running everything? Evelyn leans forward. People you'll never see coming. At Maya's apartment on the night, Maya studies the photograph she received. Jason is alive. She's certain now. Then, crash! A living room window explodes. Glass flies everywhere. Maya dives behind the couch. A silenced bullet buried itself in the wall. Another shot and another. Someone is trying to kill her. A sniper lowers his rifle. Professional. Calm. He speaks into a radio. Target escapes initial shot. A voice answers. Finish the assignment. Maya crossed toward her phone. Bullets continue ripping through the room. She dials Marcus immediately. At the police department, Marcus answers. Maya? Someone's shooting at me. Marcus jumps to his feet. Stay down! The sniper prepares another shot. Then suddenly, a black SUV crashes into his position. The sniper is thrown violently. Metal crunches, glass shatters. The sniper collapses, unmoving. The SUV door opens. A man steps out, face hidden beneath a hood. He looks towards Maya's building, then drives away. When powerful people decide someone must disappear, they rarely stop after one attempt. But tonight, someone unexpected changed the game because Maya isn't the only one being watched. Someone else is moving pieces across the board, and the war has officially begun. The past is a strange thing. You can run from it, hide from it, bury it, but eventually it finds its way back. And when it does, it demands answers. Marcus escorts Maya into a secured location. Federal protection, multiple officers, locked doors, armed security. For the first time all night, Maya feels safe. Then Marcus places a photograph on the table. The photo of Jason, alive. Maya stares at it. It's him. Marcus nods. I know. How? Marcus exhales slowly. Because I saw him. Maya phrases. At the warehouse explosion 1 year ago, fire everywhere, sirens, chaos. Marcus searches the burning wreckage. Then, a figure emerges through smoke, badly injured, burned, barely conscious. It's Jason. Marcus rushes towards him. Jason! Jason grabs his arm, weak, desperate, and he says, they are bigger than Vincent. Marcus leans closer. And Jason says, trust nobody. Then Jason disappears into the smoke, gone, before backup arrives. Now back to present day, Maya is speechless. But you never told anyone? Marcus shakes his head. Nobody would have believed me. At the forest cabin, Jason studies maps spread across a table. Evelyn watches him. You should leave. Jason looks up. No. Then you will die. Jason smiles. A tired smile. I already died once. Evelyn can't argue with that. At the secret headquarters, Director Kane watches security footage. The failed sniper mission, the destroyed position. His expression remains calm, cold, dangerously calm. And he asks, who intervened? An assistant answers, we are still investigating. Kane stands, walks toward a giant digital screen, and on it, Jason's photograph marked, status alive. For the first time, Kane looks concerned. At the safe house that night, Marcus and Maya examine the flash drive files. Thousands of records. Then they find something strange. A hidden folder. Password protected. The folder name, Ghost File. Maya and Marcus exchange looks. Neither speaks, because somehow they already know everything is about to get worse. Some files contain secrets, some contain evidence, and some contain enough truth to bring nations crashing down. The ghost file is one of those, and somewhere in the darkness, people are willing to kill for it, people are willing to die for it. But before the story ends, the dead will speak, and the world will listen. Every secret has a price. Some cost money, some cost friendships, and some cost lives. The ghost file had remained hidden for years, protected, encrypted, buried beneath layers of lies. But tonight, someone is about to open it. And once the truth is seen, it can never be unseen. That night, rain taps softly against reinforced windows. Marcus and Maya sit before a laptop. The hidden folder remains on the screen. Ghost file. A blinking cursor waits. Marcus rubs his forehead. Whatever is inside this folder, people have already died protecting it. Maya nods. Our stomach tightens. Open it. Marcus enters a series of codes recovered from the drive. Nothing. Another attempt. Nothing. Then Maya notices something. A small symbol, a black circle. 3 vertical lines, the same symbol Marcus found earlier. She clicks it. Immediately, the folder opens. Hundreds of documents flood the screen. Photographs, financial records, surveillance reports, government contracts, political donations, international transactions. Marcus stares, speechless. Maya scrolls further, then freezes. A list appears. A classified list. Each entry contains a name. Beside every name, status controlled, status recruited, status eliminated. Maya feels sick. Oh my God! Marcus leans closer. The list includes judges, police chiefs, business leaders, military officers, media executives, entire systems compromised, entire institutions infiltrated. At the secret headquarters, Director Kane sits alone, watching multiple screens. An alert flashes red. Unauthorized file access detected. Kane's face darkens. He immediately picks up the secure phone. Activate Protocol 7. No hesitation, no discussion. The line disconnects. At the safe house, the computer suddenly begins downloading additional files. A hidden video appears. Date 3 years earlier. The footage begins. A conference room. Several powerful figures sit around the table. One face becomes visible. Marcus freezes. The color drains from his face. Maya notices immediately. Marcus. Marcus says nothing. Because the man in the video is someone they both know. A respected public servant, a decorated officer, a national hero, and Marcus' direct superior, Commissioner Robert Hale. Maya slowly sits back. No! Marcus shakes his head. This can't be real. But deep down, he knows it is. At Commissioner Hale's office, Commissioner Hale receives a message, a secure notification. The ghost file has been accessed. His expression changes instantly. The friendly smile disappears, the mask falls, revealing someone colder, more dangerous. He picks up his phone. They know. A pause. Then, send everyone. Sometimes, the enemy isn't hiding. Sometimes, he's standing beside you, shaking your hand, giving orders, pretending to protect you. And tonight, the first mask has fallen, but many more remain. Legends are born from stories. Ghosts are born from survival. For 1 year, Jason Cole existed somewhere between both, neither alive nor dead. But every ghost eventually returns home. And when Jason Cole returns, nothing will ever be the same. At night, a storm approaches. Dark clouds gather above the city. A black SUV enters downtown. The driver remains hidden, silent, focused, watching, waiting. Jason Cole grips the steering wheel. His scars remain. His eyes harder than before. A year of hiding has changed him. Beside him sits Evelyn Black, studying a tablet. The ghost file has been opened. Jason nods, not surprised. Then we're out of time. At the safe house, Marcus paces the room, thinking, analyzing, trying to process everything. Then, a loud alarm suddenly erupts. Red light flash, security breach. At the hallway, armed men storm the building. Suppressed rifles, body armor, professional, efficient. Officers fall one after one another. The attack is swift, brutal, calculated. At the safe house room, Marcus pulls his weapon. Maya stands, terrified. What's happening? Marcus checks the monitor. His face hardens. They found us. Gunfire erupts. Explosions shake the hallway. The attackers move closer. Security systems begin failing one by one. The safe house is no longer safe. Jason's SUV screeches to a stop. He hears the gunfire immediately. His expression darkens. We're too late. Evelyn loads her weapon. Then let's change that. Inside the building, Marcus and Maya retreat through corridors. The attackers keep advancing, relentless. Then, a massive explosion rocks the entrance. Everyone freezes. Dust fills the air. Chaos erupts. Through the smoke, a silhouette appears, walking forward calmly, confidently. The attackers turn. Weapons raised, the figure steps into the light. Maya's eyes widen. Marcus lowers his weapon, unable to believe what he's seeing, because standing there alive is Jason Cole. The entire room freezes. Jason looks directly at Maya, the same eyes, the same voice, only harder, older, broken by survival. Miss me? Maya stares, speechless, tears forming, because for a year, she believed he was dead. Without warning, Jason raises his weapon and opens fire. The battle begins. Some people return quietly, others return with hunters. Jason Cole returned with war, and now the hunters have become the hunted, but before the night is over, a betrayal will change everything, and not everyone will survive. Every war has a turning point, a moment when loyalties are tested, when masks fall, when friends become enemies, and enemies become something even worse. Because betrayal doesn't come from strangers, it comes from people you trust, and tonight, trust is about to die. Gunfire echoes through the building. Jason, Marcus, Maya, and Evelyn fight their way through the attackers. Bodies litter the corridors. The assault team is retreating. For the first time all night, the heroes are winning. Marcus locks the main entrance. Evelyn secures the surveillance feeds. Maya protects the ghost file. Jason watches every exit. The room grows quiet. Too quiet. Jason notices first. Something feels wrong. Maya clutches the laptop tightly. We have enough evidence to destroy them. Marcus nods. By sunrise, every media outlet in America will have this file, says Marcus. Evelyn smiles. Relieved. For the first time in years. Hope. Then a gunshot explodes. The room freezes. Evelyn collapses. Blood spreads across her chest. Maya screams. Jason spins around. Marcus raises his weapon, looking for the shooter. Then they see him. Standing calmly. Gun still smoking. Commissioner Robert Hale. Nobody moves. Nobody breathes. Hale smiles. You people made this much harder than necessary. Jason's eyes burn with rage. You murdered thousands. Hale laughs. No, I manage them. Evelyn struggles to breathe. Jason rushes toward her. She grabs his arm weakly. Evelyn, finish it! Jason's face hardens. Hale walks slowly toward them like a man who already won. You really thought Vincent Cross was the enemy? He shakes his head, amused. Vincent was a bookkeeper, nothing more. Maya. Then who are you? Hale smiles proudly. I am the gatekeeper. At the secret chamber far beneath the city, the remaining members of the Shadow Council watch everything. Live feeds, surveillance, control rooms, their empire is crumbling, and they know it. Back to the safe house, Hale raises his weapon, points it at Maya. Give me the ghost file. Maya refuses. Never. Marcus steps forward suddenly, raises his gun, and points it directly at Hale. Years of loyalty, gun. Marcus says, it's over. Hale studies disappointed. You could have had everything. Marcus shakes his head. Not at that price. At the standoff, no one moves, no one blinks, then Hale fires. Marcus dives aside. Jason tackles Maya. Gunfire erupts. Chaos returns. The final battle begins. Truth has a cost. Tonight, everyone is paying it. Because before the sun rises, an empire will fall. And someone will make the ultimate sacrifice. Every story ends, every road reaches a destination, every runner eventually stops, but legends live forever. And tonight, the final chapter is being written. The battle rages, Ale retreats deeper into the building, Jason chases him, relentless, determined. At the hallway, Marcus and Maya fight through attackers working together, trusting each other completely for the first time. At the control center, Ale reaches a secure room, emergency systems activate, large screens illuminate, data begins deleting automatically. The entire Shadow Council network, everything disappearing. Ale laughs. If I fall, everything falls with me. Jason enters, weapon raised. That's the idea. Final confrontation. The two men circle each other. Years of lies, years of death, years of corruption. Ending here. Ale attacks first. A brutal fight erupts. Neither man holds back. Tables shatter. Glass breaks. Screen explodes. Meanwhile, Marcus and Maya arrive just in time. Maya notices something, a secondary server, still active, still transmitting. The final copy of the ghost file. Marcus sees it immediately. If they lose that server, everything is gone. Every piece of evidence, every name, every crime. Hale notices too and runs for it. Jason intercepts him. The two crash into the server rack. Sparks fly, alarms blare, the room begins overheating. Computer voice, warning, system failure imminent. Jason realizes the truth. The entire facility is about to explode. Again! History repeating itself. Maya looks at him, terrified. Jason! Jason smiles. A calm smile. Different from before. Peaceful. Not this time. He grabs Ale. Locks both of them against the failing server. Ale struggles. Panics for the first time. Fear. Ale shouts, let me go! You first! Marcus grabs Maya. Pulls her toward the exit. Maya. Fighting back tears. Jason! Jason looks at her one last time. Run! Explosion! A massive blast tears through the facility. Fire erupts, windows shatter, the underground headquarters collapses. The Shadow Council dies with it. At dawn, emergency vehicles arrive, smoke rises into the morning sky. Marcus and Maya stand together. Exhausted, alive. But there's a news montage. Arrests across the country, corrupt officials exposed, secret accounts seized, Shadow Council members captured. Truth finally revealed. Weeks later at the Memorial Park, a small plaque stands beneath a tree. It reads, Jason Cole, the man who stopped running. Maya places flower beside it. Marcus stands nearby, silent, respectful. Maya smiles softly, looking toward the horizon. The future, finally free. Then, her phone vibrates. Unknown number. She freezes. Slowly answers, hello? A familiar voice responds. Calm, confident. Impossible! The voice says, you didn't think I'd miss the ending, did you? Maya's eyes widen. Some people die heroes, some die villains, and some never really die at all. Because legends don't disappear, they become stories, and every great story leaves room for another chapter. The first run was survival, the second run was truth, but the third run may be the deadliest of all. Some roads are meant to be traveled. Others are meant to be escaped, but every road eventually leads to a choice. A choice between fear and courage. Between silence and truth. Between running away and standing your ground. Jason Cole spent years running from his mistakes. Maya Rivers risked everything to expose the truth. Marcus Reed refused to compromise his integrity. And together, they proved that no matter how powerful darkness becomes, the truth will always find a way to shine through. Because in the end, it wasn't about the chase, it wasn't about the conspiracy, it wasn't about the people who wanted power. It was about ordinary people choosing to do what was right when it mattered most. And that is what makes heroes. So as one chapter closes, another waits to be written. Because somewhere out there, another secret is hiding. Another story is beginning, and another truth is waiting to be uncovered. Until then, remember, the truth may be delayed, The truth may be buried, but the truth can never be described. This is KCA Production. Thank you for watching Eat and Run 2. If you enjoyed the story, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to KCA Production for more thrilling movies, inspiring stories, and unforgettable adventures. KCA Production, bringing stories to life. See you again in the next movie. Bye.